everyone, ChaosGiga here. In today's video, we are going to work on finally building me a legitimate house. So, a actual living quarters where I can just go and hang out and leave my character out instead of in the mansion. Because the mansion, there's basically nothing in there that is forming. It's basically just a big old workspace for everyone. It's got the cobblestone generator upstairs. Planning on adding some more things upstairs, but that will come in the future. On the other side, there's an item sorter downstairs with mass item storage downstairs as well, which can be added onto later in the future, which I'm planning on doing. Since we've beaten the Ender Dragon, and all of this stuff right here will be working because it's all in the same chunk. Because I believe when I step all the way over here, that chunk will still be loaded. So my iron farm and everything will be loaded. This is where I'm planning on putting it at, but I want to make sure that, yes, because if I can still see the seaweed farm, or the bone meal farm if you will, and I can see Brad's building and stuff over there, that means everything should still be able to do its thing. So the crops will still grow, cattle will still grow, seaweed will still grow, and so will the iron farm. So this means I can add some more things out this way. But in the future, so here's the future plans. Today's episode is going to be me building me a small house where I can leave my character if I want to. The next one is probably going to be a tree farm on the other side of the mansion, just on the back side there. And then probably somewhere a little bit further away, an industrialized area with an urban city is probably what I'm thinking about doing. I don't know. It might even just be a castle. But I was thinking about, I wanted to build a castle in the sand area, the desert area, which is close to the spawn. Because that'd be more medieval-like anyway, because we're in the middle of the desert anyway, and there's nothing really going on there. So why not give it a little bit of love and build some like castle-y things there. Obviously it's going to need a lot more stone bricks, but that won't be too hard after I continue doing the mining that I've been doing. The other thing that I have planned is an industrialized area, like I was saying, and that's going to be basically like redstone contraptions. So like massive like sugarcane farms, massive pumpkin and watermelon farms. That all I have to do is push a button and it automatically farms them for me. So those are the plans. I mean, I just need to get more used to redstone anyway, so I think that would be a good idea. So anyway, today let's go ahead and get started on figuring out exactly where we want to put this house at. But first, let's get rid of some of these blocks. What in the world is going on here? My mouse just keeps... It might be me, because I'm probably holding the mouse in the wrong spot. I don't know what was the idea with planning or putting all these wolves out here. I'm guessing they were planning on doing something here, but decided not to do it after all or something. Let's get the land down to the same level. I think right here will be good. Rather surprised nothing spawned up back here without any light. Okay, I'm gonna go sleep real quick and then come back out here and we'll start terraforming the land down. Alright, so basically what we're gonna do is just level this out a little bit more, plus get rid of this padding, because I don't even know why it's back here, to be honest. Because there's really nothing back here. Am I going too far? Yeah, kind of, but then again, it's kind of the level that his house is on, so... Let's get this all down to the same level, and we'll go from there. Okay, so we terraformed that down, and we filled in all the little holes over here, so now it's time to just go ahead and take out these torches and get a layout for the house going. Exactly where we want to build it at. It really does not have to be that big, and am I out of space? I am out of space. Already out of space. Unfortunate. Okay. So let's swap our wood in here. I wanted to stay with the theme, basically. I was thinking about using brick, but I don't think that's going to be good for the theme here, so let's just... That's one corner, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go by 12 by 12, I think would be good. And I don't think I'm going to do a triangle-shaped roof. I think we're just going to stick with making this a flat slabbed roof. Nothing too fancy. 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's perfect. So then we can put our doors here. So let's what do I want the floor to be? I think we're going to make the floor cobblestone as well. Let me get back to you guys on this. I need to do some thinking about this floor, because I want this to be a home that I'd be willing to live in, or at least leave my character in every now and again, instead of the mansion. Don't get me wrong, I love the mansion, but it's not really a home. That's supposed to be like, kind of like a mass building of shops and stuff like that for everyone to use in my server, so I'll get back to you guys. Okay, so I decided on granite because red is one of my favorite colors. Black is my other favorite color. So obsidian was my other choice, but I have more granite than I do of obsidian because I haven't done any obsidian farming for a while, so probably should work on that because they really protect a lot of my builds. And I think I have just enough to do this. If I calculated it right, 100 blocks is what I should have needed for the inside space. Now, as you can tell, I already did another cobblestone layer and another log layer on the bottom here. And then we can start to lay out the foundation here. That was perfect. 100 blocks. Good. So happy that I know how to do math sometimes. Alright, then form the doorway. Just gonna make it a double door. Now I have to make a couple of buttons. No big deal. So let's kind of get a good layout of this. I also want to put a cartography table in here, another ender chest, since I got so many of them from the end city, or end cities. And I'm going to use magenta stained glass, which I farmed from the end cities, for my windows. Probably going to do smaller windows just for this house, because it doesn't really need to be that big. I just know I want to have a fireplace somewhere in here, so I can put like the one of the dragon's heads above it. The other dragon head I'm probably going to give to Brad, just because he probably should have got that one with the ship that he had taken over himself, basically. So we'll leave that for Brad. I'll make a bed and stuff later. So let's do this front wall section right here. This will be our workspace right here. So this will be a workspace room. There we go. That'll be perfect. And we can put like a chest here to store our extra crap in. Bedroom doesn't really have to be that large, as long as I got space on both sides. So bed goes here, and we come over this way, so that'd be the bedroom. Yeah, and then we still have space for like well, actually no, let's bring that out just a little bit more, I think. So bed, space, space, be able to space to get around the bed, right? And space for the ender chest and a small chest right here. So there. And I can just put a wooden door there. This is for our workspace. We can just leave this open, I think. Or do I want to close it off? You know, let's just put chests on the wall in here. That way we can actually like zone this off. So there we go. So that'll be a workspace. This will be like the living and dining room. This could be a kitchen area, maybe? So probably have like a 1 block space in here so I can look over to that room. And this can be like a kitchen slash brewery or something like that. And this is just going to be a single floor fort house. I'm not going to do 2 floors. I mean, I'm probably going to make it to where it's just a flat roof. It's just a spot where I can leave my character at, basically. Let's put some torches down. Let's be on the safe side here. We can always take them down later. So we got the floor in. Alright, and I'll come back, guys. I'll make some buttons for my doors, and I'll get some more cobblestone to build up with, because we got the layout of the rooms. So I will be right back on the video. Alright, I'm back. I forgot to mention how I got all my levels that I've got now. Basically, I'm trying to clean out the storage that I've got up in the front room there. I've almost got all the chests completely empty. So like all the blocks have been stored up of like redstone, coal, lapis, and diamonds, and other ores. I went through and mined them all or put them in the furnaces to get rid of them so I don't have those down there in the first floor anymore. I can now start storing that stuff downstairs from the mine as it's coming back, and then coming in and mining it again out here on that flat space beside the barn. So that way everything will be working while I'm out here also working on the blocks. So that's how I got all my experience. So that's how I went from like level 4 to level 37, which is pretty interesting and also amazing. But pretty much the mansion is just going to be for storage and for everybody to use. So that's what I'm hoping anyway. I want to make it that way. I think only 3 high is all I really need to go. How high am I now? 2. So this would be the 3rd block. I don't think I really want it to be 4 high. Although it'd be a lot more spacious. Go ahead and just place all the blocks down now and decide where I want the windows after. I think that'll be easier. That'd be much easier. Because since we've already beaten the game, basically this is just going to be an old in-game base. I'm planning on making an industrialized area with a lot more modern-looking buildings and mostly semi-automatic farms. Basically all I have to do is push a button and it farms a field for me by itself as I get more advanced with redstone, because I myself do not feel that comfortable with it yet. I still haven't really taught myself that much on it, and like I said before, I've had some issues with some of the redstone contraptions just not working properly at all when they should. For instance, the gate, the old style castle gate, which is actually a classic from the Minecraft developers themselves. They actually released a book with it on it. Yeah, it basically just stopped. Well, the one that I originally built on my brother's map still works. But when I try to copy the build, or make another one, if you will, it won't work. Like, the sticky pistons on the bottom will push up the sticky pistons, or the regular pistons, if you will, on the top of them, and they will not hold on to them like they do on the other one. So it's kind of weird. I don't know exactly what's going on with it. My brother was actually having an issue trying to create sticky piston doors because they weren't holding on to the blocks. And yes, we know that you cannot let it, it won't hold blocks so like if I have a sticky piston stuck sideways to another sticky piston and it's pulled back sideways, it's not going to pull all the blocks in front of it over. They'll stay stationary. So I do realize that, and he realizes that too. We just don't know what's going on with it right now. I noticed there's still some issues about it being brought up in the forums on Minecraft's website. Just waiting to hear and see what they do. That didn't use up very many at all. Well, I should be fine if I just stay up here, but we'll find out. You know, I actually might be doing this wrong. I can't remember if the slabs have to be on the bottom to prevent them from spawning on top of them. I don't think it's really going to matter because I'm going to put some end rods up here anyway. Well, that didn't work out. I have to go in and fill in the spaces in between these blocks anyway, with half slabs. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's the center. That looks like the center to me. Okay. Alright. I think I'm going to go ahead and take my player to sleep and get a bed and some other things, and then I'll come right back. Alright, so I made about 5 extra beds because I wanted to start doing what somebody who, somebody I watch a lot on YouTube does, and that's basically he just puts beds everywhere, so that way he can sleep anywhere, which makes perfect sense if you don't want to have to deal with zombies and stuff always spawning in. So let's do that. Put another ender chest here next to my bed. I think we're just gonna put all the storage chests and stuff in here for extra storage and crap. Well, let's go ahead and get that out of here. And then let's go ahead and start placing in these half slabs in here to close off the rooms the rest of the way. It's kind of dumb not to have that closed off, and then we'll have to place some lanterns up in here. Okay, everywhere else should be closed off with the exception of back here. And I think I'm going to put a single window here. I got 15 blocks to use for windows, so let's do another one over the bed. Let's put 2 in the kitchen. I don't know. One here. Do a double pane window here. Put another one here, just kind of brighten it up. And then I wanted to have this space here opened, but I think what we're going to do is we're just going to have like a little counter in here. So like that. So I can like still like visit with guests. And then out here, we're going to do a double pane here. That's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's only half of them really. Let's do another double pane here. Let's do one for now. Just kind of brighten it up. And let's go ahead and put another one right here in front of the workbenches. Okay, so let's go ahead and swap these out for the magenta glass. All right. Might actually make that a 4-pane window. Yeah, you know what? That's going to open it up. So let's go ahead and just do that. Let's make it a 4-pane window. Alright, perfect. Full-size window for the living room. Let's go ahead and just do a double pane right here inside. It kind of just lets some more light in to that room, I think. So the next thing is the lanterns. So let's do lanterns in a... Oh, that's not going to work. That's right, because we're using... So let's... I guess we'll use torches then. That's okay. So the lanterns didn't work out. That's fine. We can put them out on the outside at least. And I'll have more chests to put in here. So we used up all the glass, right? Yeah, we sure did. Okay. I'm just going to store my extra beds in here for now until we get a chance to go around and figure out where we want to put those at. The fence. I got the fence posts and stuff to use on the lanterns, but I don't think that's going to work, so... I did get glowstones to put in the floor as well, but I don't think I want to waste my glowstones on floor anymore. Because I still want to build a tree farm here after this, so the glowstone might come in handy for that. So, 6. Ooh, that's not going to work because the buttons. Heh. We can shovel this path down, I think, and then put lanterns on the ground right next to where the door's at. I think that'll work. Yeah, so just like that. Eventually I'll probably make netherrack torches or something like that. That's all I need. I don't really need to do anything to the back. I don't feel like I do. Just a pretty generic home. Okay, so now I need to go and just get some things to put in here and get some more chests and start moving stuff over. I also want to make some something to make this look like a counter instead of cobblestone, and then make a table and stuff, and should be good. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I've put the finishing touches on the inside, I think, and on the outside. I just put some banners on the outside. For the inside, I put the dragon head. I know I said I wanted the fireplace, but you know what? I think I'll save that for, like, a modern house or a house somewhere else in another location, because I'm planning on building, like I said, an industrialized area with it, which is going to be focusing a lot on redstone. So I'll probably have a redstone house in that area, just so that way I'm near the machines, so that way the crops will grow there, or stuff will just actually work while I'm there, or whoever's there. And then I'll make space for the other people on the server to have houses next to that stuff too, in case they want to farm for some stuff as well. I set up some tables, so this is basically going to be the living and dining room, and I got some trapdoors here, so it's kind of like a countertop that looks into the kitchen, and it's also doubles as if I don't want to talk to anybody or be seen, I can just close them. I got a cooker and a cauldron full of water. Need to go fill my water bucket again too, by the way. Basically that's just going to be it for the kitchen, I think. It's just the necessities, I guess you could say. As for my bedroom, I added an ender chest. I think I already recorded that though. An armor stand. That's pretty much all I need in my room, I think. And in here, I've got 4 chests. I'm going to put all my extra crap that I have no storage spots for yet in here. I got another armor stand in here, and I got the crafting table and a cartography table when I start making a map wall or whatever. I'm not planning on going too far away. Maybe like 2 chunks that way. Just on a flat area. I just want it to be flat so that way I can build up a little bit and build some redstone contraptions to do farming and stuff for us. To get massive amounts of like sugarcane and stuff like that. So I think that will be great. Other than that, I think that's going to be it for the house. The only thing I have left to do is to make a sign, which won't take me too long. I'll just put a sign up here that says ChaosGiga's house or something like that. But yeah, I think that's going to work. That's going to work for little home. I think this is Brad's or his brother's home. I'm not too sure. I don't really want to go inside because it'd be kind of creepy, I guess. I don't think they even have anything in these furnaces either. I think they're a little busy with school right now. I know I'm busy with college as well, but I do have some downtime. I'm not sure how school is in Australia. I also know they've been through the bonfires too, so I don't know if Brad and them are in that area, but hopefully they're not. Feel bad about that. But other than that, that's going to be it, I think, guys, for this episode. Like I said, the only thing I really have left to do is make a sign and start moving stuff in there, into the storage chest, so I can get rid of some of these chests up here. I will leave this crafting table here. I will leave a few of these chests. I'll leave an ender chest in here too for myself. So these will probably still be here. They'll just be empty until I put like tools in them. And I might as well just store that. I guess Brad and them are not going to come back on. If they want an extra one of these, I've got a few of them. Yeah, I've got another ender chest. I put the dragon egg in here too, by the way, Brad, if you're watching. So I just didn't want it to be out somewhere where something bad could happen to it. But I figured out how to dye shulker boxes, so I did that. I got my diamond box with all my diamonds in it. Or diamond blocks. The regular diamond stacks are just going to sit out here. And I got a potions box and a rare tools box where I can store my rare tools and armors that I've already put enchantments on. This has my potions of slow falling. Excuse me, for the end city area, and it's also my potions regeneration and stuff like that in it. I haven't decided what these 2 boxes will be for, but I've got them just in case I need them. Most likely they'll be for like storing crops and stuff in from over in the industrialized area, so I can just put them in an ender chest while over there, and safely just come back here. And if I die on the way back here or something, they're still in here, so I don't have to worry about them disappearing or whatever. They'll be in a shulker box inside of here, and then I can just grab them out of the ender chest when I get over here. Here's my elytra. I already used a couple of books on it. So I obviously had more levels than 37. I can't even remember how many levels I made doing all the stuff that I had in that one chest. As a matter of fact, it's gone. So this chest right here was a double chest and was full, if you remember right. It was full of lapis, redstone blocks, coal blocks, diamond blocks, iron ore, gold. So much crap, and I gained so many levels off of that. There's just really no point in storing that up for too long, so I decided to go ahead and farm them so I could store them up. So all the redstone was turned into redstone blocks, and the lapis was turned into lapis blocks, the blue blocks, if you will, and so on and so forth. So what's in here? Oh yeah, this is all the rails and stuff. I'll probably leave this one in here. There's really no point in taking that one with me. Actually, I'll probably store all this downstairs in that redstone box. That'd probably be the best bet. And then, yep. Well, anyway, that's going to be it, guys. I'll catch you in the next episode, which will be the tree farm. So, wish me luck on that one. I'll catch you in the next one.